Welcome to my views and news. Some news stories for you. Before that, I want to clarify two things for you. Several viewers comment, sometimes they contact me, they share rumors with me which they think are facts. Rumors about the ongoing conflict in Sudan. First rumor, Egypt is militarily involved in this conflict. Egyptian planes are carrying out airstrikes. Second rumor, Wagner fighters are supporting Hamati, Hamdan Dagalo. I have no piece of evidence about these two rumors. It's not that I don't know about these rumors. Yes, all day I follow developments. I know that these are rumors. I am trying to follow them, trying to get some information. I could not find any credible source about the involvement of Egyptian military or Wagner fighters in this conflict. The rumors that Egypt is supporting militarily Al-Burhan and Russia is supporting Hamati through Wagner fighters are just rumors. Yes, Wagner fighters are there in a neighboring country. I think they are in Central African Republic, if I am not wrong. I'm not sure. But so far they're not here in Sudan, and it would be impossible to hide the presence of Wagner fighters in Sudan. Why? Because international media is monitoring this war in Sudan very closely. Americans are here too. Americans will expose once Wagner fighters are in Sudan, and they have their own way of fighting. I covered Libya war. There Wagner fighters fought in support of LNA, I think. And they had their own way of mobilizing, moving, protected by air defense systems, Pantsires were there, etc. So it was impossible to hide their presence there. Everyone knew back then that Wagners were there in Libya. If Russia starts supporting Hamati through Wagner fighters, it would be impossible to hide it. So far, no Wagner fighters in Sudan. No Egyptian involvement too, because if Egyptian planes start carrying out airstrikes, it would be again impossible to hide the involvement of Egyptian planes, because even those freelancers who monitor aviation-related developments, they'll find out the involvement of Egyptian Air Force if Egypt is involved. So far, no involvement. So I'll try to keep you updated, viewers. But we must cover this conflict responsibly. We should not make claims, false claims about involvement of and such involvement of other countries in this conflict. Now, three main news stories for you. First one is about missiles. RSF has shared a video today, Rapid Support Forces, showing that they have captured Sudanese military's missiles from Sudanese military's engineering complex. Secondly, they shared videos from Umdurman, that in Umdurman, state TV, state television, state radio stations are under their control. And thirdly, we'll have a look at PM Abiy's second statement. Ethiopian PM Abiy issued second statement today about Sudanese civil war. He spoke 2 days ago, then he spoke again today, and today Ethiopian Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Demeke Mekonnen held phone call with expected Sudanese foreign minister as well. Why is the PM Abiy had to issue a second statement today? Firstly, viewers, Sudan definitely has missiles used by some equipments. It has some air defense systems, two short-range air defense systems. It has MLRS, and its planes are equipped with missiles too. Question is there any effective command and control system put in place to ensure that Sudanese military equipment is secure, is protected? It seems that RSF has exposed Sudanese military badly. Sudanese military has no effective command and control system. That is why rapid support forces fighters, who are basically militia fighters, they managed to reach Sudanese army's headquarters. They managed to enter presidential palace. They managed to storm the international airport in capital, and now they are sharing pictures of Sudanese missiles which they have seized. Sudanese military's missiles. So that speaks volumes about the Sudanese command and control system put in place, if there is any command and control system put in place to secure their weapons. Sudanese military is being exposed. It could be a bad sign for Sudanese military. Why? Because international community will be more concerned that there must be international intervention in Sudan, because one is turning into a failed state, because the military cannot secure, it cannot protect the capital, it can't protect the key assets in the capital. Watch a clip shared by Rapid Support Forces showing Sudanese military's missiles. I think it's from Khartoum. The video is from Khartoum reportedly.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بفضل الله والحمد لله استولينا على الصواريخ. ما معروف الصواريخ دي، احنا ما مرت بينا باليستيه ولا الصواريخ دي شنو يا جماعه؟ الصواريخ المصريه دي شايفينها يا جماعه؟ دي كلها الصواريخ. ما عارفينها صواريخ والله يا جماعه. شايفين؟ صواريخ والله مداها كبير شديد. شايفين الصواريخ دي؟ ما عارف بتاعت الميت ولا دي بتاعت مسير هنا براها صواريخ عابره براها كده بس فكوها بالبطاريوتات ولا شنو؟ شايفين يا جماعه؟ ده الصاروخ الاول، نبدا نحسب معاكم. بسم الله. ده الصاروخ الاول واحد، ده الصاروخ الاول، شايفين؟ ده الصاروخ الثاني، ده الصاروخ الثاني، ده الصاروخ الثالث، ده الصاروخ الثالث يا جماعه.
Secondly, another video was shared today by Rapid Support Forces about their control of state television, state radio in Omdurman. A viewer in comment section said, Sajid, you share those videos only which are being published by RSF. Why aren't you showing the videos being released by Sudanese military? I think I have shown the videos shared by Sudanese military. There are videos about capturing of RSF's camps in Gaddarif. There are videos showing capturing of RSF's camps in Al Damazin. I showed all these to you. Problem is that most of videos being released by Sudan's military are about battlefield combat operations. So there is no point in showing street fighting. Obviously, YouTube has some restrictions too. And those videos are insignificant for me. I show only those videos which are significant. Most of the videos shown by Sudan's military are insignificant. They just show movement of their military equipment, sometimes pictures, and sometimes fighting. So they showed a video yesterday showing their control of Marve Airbase. I shared that with you. So only those videos which are significant should be shared here. Watch a clip which has been released by rapid support forces from Darman, claiming that rapid support forces are in control of Darman state television and radio station.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. من أمام الهيئة القومية للإذاعة والتلفزيون درمان، نحب نطمن الشعب السوداني إنه قواتكم قوات الدعم السريع الباسلة الآن مسيطرة على إذاعة القومية من هنا درمان، إذاعة جمهورية السودان، وهؤلاء الأشاوش بغير سبعة. الآن نبسط كامل سيطرتنا على الإذاعة ومحيطها، وهذا هي ديدا قوات الدعم السريع منذ هي ابدعت ووردنا انه بابطالها ورجالها مهما حصل اي معركه توكلوا بها او مهام كلفوا بها بنجزها بكل دقه وامانه وبسرعه، والجاهزيه بتاعتنا المعروف.
Lastly, was Ethiopian PM Abiy today issued second statement about Sudanese civil war. 2 days ago, he issued a statement in Arabic calling for calm, for dialogue, for restraint. Without taking any sides, he asked the parties to conflict to talk. Today, and then he contacted both Burhan and Hamati. And one Sudanese newspaper published an article accusing Ethiopia and Eritrea of being involved in this conflict in support of Hamati. The newspaper claimed that Hamati called Addis Ababa 4 times in the last 3 days. Today, again, PM Abiy issued a statement in Arabic language. And today, Damak Mekonnen, Deputy Prime Minister, Foreign Minister, talked to Sudanese expected Foreign Minister as well. PM Abiy today opposed any international intervention in Sudan. He said only intervention should be for negotiations. Sudanese people can resolve their issues on their own. They have wisdom. They have proven that in the past they resolved their issues on their own. By the way, I don't know when Sudan resolved its issues on its own. There have been interventions mostly in the form of interventions from local, regional, international players. But I think PM Abiy is opposing military intervention. He is backing some sort of mechanism to support talks between Burhan and Hamati. Why is he opposing international intervention in Sudan? Obviously, no country in the world wants foreign forces to be deployed close to its borders. Egyptian troops can enter Sudan, and Egyptian troops, Ethiopia has been trying to keep Egyptian troops away from its borders. And other countries' troops could also be deployed. That is why Ethiopia is opposing military intervention, though he is backing intervention leading to dialogue, to mediation, to resolve the conflict. Ethiopia is concerned, definitely, because if this war spreads, if international players become involved militarily, Ethiopia would be seriously destabilized. Eritrea as well. All neighboring countries are concerned. But at the same time, Hamati and Burhan are unable to resolve this issue on their own. I don't think that they can talk and reach an agreement on their own. They need support. And you need a broader mechanism to take Burhan and Hamati to the table. And you have another player as well in this conflict, and that is Sudanese civilian faction, FFC, and some regional, some local tribal players too, political players too. So it's not easy. It's not just Burhan and Hamati will sit and they'll resolve the issue. Other players will have to be involved. That is why for mediation, for dialogue, you need a broader mechanism. Ethiopia is trying to clarify that it is not part of any plan for international military intervention in Sudan. And by the way, Ethiopia has been opposing such calls for intervention in Ethiopia too, when there was war, in the 2-year-long war in northern Ethiopia. Ethiopia always said African solutions to African problems. It opposed foreign military intervention. And then we saw that African Union-led dialogue, mainly backed by US, facilitated signing of peace agreement in Ethiopia. Let's see what happens in Sudan. Thank you for watching.